just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Missouri Tigers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they will put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. To the ground, he's got it again.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, do they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near to that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Terry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the right. Couldn't set his feet.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Wants to go up top on second down. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide left, it's Roberts. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack back.
Second down to the air. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Fighting off the defender. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out wide right, it's Turner. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Green. They put the brakes on it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throwing Hawkins. He's looking deep.
They're trying.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
Here we go. Ready.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Roberts. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'll be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator tries to set the defense up by showing them the same pre-snap look, but this time sending the receiver to the middle of the field.
They're all over him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo! Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They recovered their own fumble, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught behind the line. It's Warner. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught on the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Piles his way ahead. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Left side is Edwards. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space. It's Edwards. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And he gets rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that.
Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, it's Green. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Timeout on the field, Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rush is on. Blasted as he lets it go. Right side, it's Green. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. Throwing, Hawkins. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Hawkins. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. He's at the 40. At the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 3 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Huskers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Hawkins finds his big tight end. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Sweep, sweep.
Hawkins to throw for it, on fourth. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He'll pull it down. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Sweep, sweep. Let it go.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
31, SMU, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? The Mustangs trying to cash it in on first and goal. Driving forward, it's Green. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Throwing, Hawkins. Rush right in his face. Gets rid of it.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, SMU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the return, it's Edwards. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Between the hashes, it's Harris. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. A really nice play call.
Push is ahead. There he goes. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. He's got the first down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Running free. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good.
Missouri 38, SMU 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hale. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Hawkins on the move. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Hawkins. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got enough. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Looking for room. It's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Booster! Ready, go!
This time they'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Edwards. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd and long here. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Left side is Harris. Snags it, and there's running room. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Backs going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Deep in the end zone, it's Hale. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Long way to go on second down.
Here we go. Ready to go.
The give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Trying to get the corner. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pale. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The running back has it. Shakes off the defender.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions, they got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.